Capital Switchboard operator.
26th of March, 2025. Yeah, I need a Republican in Ohio. I don't want Dave Taylor. And I don't want Jim Jordan. I want somebody who will actually answer the phone. Or who you think might answer the phone. No, I'm going to answer the phone.
Hello, this is John Husted, your U.S. Senator. Thank you for taking time to call my Washington, D.C. office. Unfortunately, my staff are unable to answer your call at the moment. After the tone, please leave your name, phone number, or email address, your street address and zip code, and a brief message describing what you're calling about today. Thank you for calling, and have a great day.
Well, we'll just leave a message there for you, John Eustace. I don't know exactly who it is that I'm looking for to take care of this problem, but this is part of the problem right here. I'm talking to an answer machine, and regardless, one way or the other, we the people are talking to mechanical answer machines or human answer machines, and one is just as bad as the other because the representatives, so-called representatives of anywhere, are calling themselves representatives, but in fact, that's a bunch of garbage, because how can you represent the people whenever you're not even getting the message from we the people? And I know this for a fact. It is a fact. And if you doubt what I'm telling you, then I challenge you to call the phone number that I'll give you. And that phone number is 740. And you can tell me if I'm wrong or not, because I know that I'm not wrong. You can watch my YouTube channel. And my YouTube is at King James Preston on YouTube. So there's a major problem, and I'm looking for somebody to help me to straighten it out. So anyway, yeah.
You've reached the maximum length for a recording. To send this message, press pound or hang up. To play it, 3. To re-record it, your message has been sent.
John Eustace. Okay,
If you would
well,
like to try an extension, you may do so now.
John Eustace's a big nothing. Okay, let's see. Did I call him before? I'm writing down his name and that I left message. Is there anybody that cares about this major problem? It is one hell of a major problem. I don't know. Just keep searching. Be right back. They're actually, in fact, not. I know there's 2 of them in Ohio, the senators, but they're not Republican. Believe me, they're not Republican. I'm looking for, I don't know, somebody in Ohio. It doesn't have to be. You know what? Pick somebody at random that's a Republican, will you?
Well, I can only go by what I see here. The 2 of your senators are Republican. What about John Thune? He's the leader of the Republican Senate.
What's his name?
John Thune.
Oh, okay. All right, let's try him. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Connecting your call.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Senator John Thune. Thank you for calling my office. If you would like to leave me a message, please press 1. If you would like to hear general information about office locations and services, please press 2. If you'd like to speak to a member of my staff, please press 3.
Oh, yeah, we're pushing 3 for sure.
Wait while I transfer your call.
Let's see if there's anybody here that gives a damn, right? John Thune. John Thune. It says join the fun. Be right back.
We're currently unavailable to answer your call.
Wow, that's amazing.
Message containing your name, address, and phone number or email address where we can reach you.
John Thune,
Appreciate your call.
representative,
We will get back to you
Ohio.
as soon as possible.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Yeah, Mr. Thune, my name is James Preston. We have a serious problem going on, and it is just this simple. Whenever we the people are calling in to a representative, we don't talk to the representative, nor does any of our messages get through. I have recorded several times when we are being hung up on, and even if you supposedly try to leave a message, it's being thrown away or ignored. They take notes. If you're real lucky and you get a human answer machine that feels like taking notes, some kind of just half-assed notes on what it is that you call in about. But even that it probably will not get in the database anyway. And then afterwards, once it's in the database, everybody's got a hand at pulling it out or twisting it or changing it, but more than likely it's not even there anyway. But these so-called representatives and stuff, this is all just a big lie, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to figure it out, or somebody's going to tell me that, nope, sorry, that's just...
You've reached the maximum length for a recording. To send this message, press pound or hang up. To play it, your
All right,
message has been sent.
so we'll just write down what we
If you
call
want to
John
try an
Thune.
extension,
Here we are.
Reached the United States Capitol switchboard. Please say the name of the senator or representative that you are trying to reach. Or say, I'm not sure. Capitol operator, how may I help you?
Yeah, young lady, I need to speak with a, I don't know, somebody anywhere, a Republican.
Okay, one moment, please.
Thank you very much.
Hi, this is Senator John Thune. Thank you for calling
Oh,
my office.
I
If you'd like
messed
to leave
up,
me a
didn't I?
message, please press 1.
Don't tell them to see, because they're gonna do the same crap. Let's see. Yeah, I need a representative in the state of Georgia, Republican.
Any representative for Georgia that is a Republican?
Yeah.
Okay. Connecting your call.
Thank you. Let's see what we get. Hello? I can barely hear you. I got my phone turned up. Who am I speaking with?
Sir, this is Ann from Congressman Buddy Carter's office.
Buddy Carter?
Yes, sir, this is his office.
Buddy Carter. Okay. Buddy is a Republican, right?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Okay. And your name is Ann, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, Ann, I need your help. I am, my name is James Preston, and we have a very, very serious, huge problem going on, and I'm looking for that one person who's going to step up and help me before our president finds out, and I'm trying to contact him as well to let him know what's going on. But until then, I'm looking for that person who's going to really understand the problem that we the people are having. And the way what I'm talking about, Ann, is whenever we elect our representatives, for whatever area of whatever state that you're in. You pick up your phone and you call that representative. That representative then takes your message that you have to Congress for you. I mean, that's just how it's supposed to work. But it is not and has not been working like that. It's a lie, and it is a complete farce that couldn't be further from the truth. And what we have going on is we have human answering machines that are answering the phones. They're making $70,000 a year for doing this, and they don't even take the message. If we're lucky, they'll take notes, and then from there they will take the notes and they'll put them in the database, or at least they're supposed to. And then the database, then the rest of the answer machines and the staffers that's working for that in particular, for now, let's call them representatives. Although if they're representatives, they're representing themselves, because they're not representing we the people. And then these people that have access to the database can pull out that message completely, if it even makes it there, because there's a 99% chance that it's not even going to make it there. But then if a little bit of notes happen to make it in there, then the other staffers in that in particular office have full access to that they can pull, or they can change, or whatever they want to. And the message never even reached the quote unquote representative. And that is not how this is supposed to work. This is a huge problem. I have discovered it, and we're going to have to get it fixed, because we're going to wind up with something way worse than what happened in 2020. And I'm looking for somebody who's going to step up and recognize what a huge problem this is, because it goes even further than this. This is not just the problem. The even bigger problem, or that goes right along with this, is the fact that there are representatives who understand, because I have told them what's going on, and they are ignoring it. They're not answering the phone or whatever. They want it to go away. And I'm looking for somebody who's going to understand and step up and fix this. Help me fix this.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm following along with what you're saying so far. And I can really only speak on behalf of our office, and I do know that we do take down the messages, and we do share with Congressman Carter what his constituents are calling our office about, and it is something that he prioritizes, is hearing what issues are important to people and hearing those messages from people. I'd be happy to share that perspective with him, but again, I can really only speak for what happens in our office.
Well, and every time that I call any office, this is exactly the way that it starts off. It starts off till where they'll be nice and cordial. They'll say, well, no, that don't happen in our office. That happens in everybody else's office. Or actually, they say exactly what you just said. But I'm not looking for somebody to tell me that their office is great and wonderful, because I know better. And here, and I'm being respectful to you here. I'm not. I want to try to put this as nice as I can. If I was to give you a message, which I already have, and then I ask you to read it back to me, you're just taking notes off of a message. You're not taking the actual message, right?
Yes, sir, but I do have what you're saying, and can I also ask, or never mind, yeah, I understand that point. I understand what you're saying.
Can you read me back what you have wrote down?
Yes, sir, I'm following along, and I have down your concerns about the system for how we
get messages across. But can I also ask just where you're calling from?
Yeah, I'm in America. No, I just, if you wouldn't mind, Ann, tell me what you have wrote down. Like, read back the message.
Well, I don't have that down word for word, but I do have down that you're concerned about messages reaching the congressman. But this is definitely something I would encourage you to reach out to your representative about. I think they can give you a better, some more help with that.
Okay, see if you can understand this, Ann. I have. They are the ones that, in fact, have shown me. They was the very beginning of showing me. But here's what I'm going to tell you across the board, okay? So I know this message, you know what, I want you to take it down, really good notes at least on this, and get this to Buddy Carter and tell him that it doesn't matter where somebody is from, that we are Americans, and this problem is a blanket problem. If we can't get our message to Congress, okay, let's say that Buddy Carter's office does everything legit and it's all working great. Well, what about the other ones, all the rest of them?
Because and I do understand that what you're saying so far, but I really need to grab a call from
Oh, you know what, Ann? You're doing exactly what the other ones do also. You're not supposed to do that neither. Whenever constituents call in, we don't have time limits, and I am trying to get a message to Congress via the representatives, but how in the hell can they represent anything if they're not getting the message? And I'm sitting here trying to talk to you, and you're going to tell your boss that you're going to get off of the phone because you got to talk to your boss. That doesn't make any sense. Y'all are not, and this is the problem, Mr. President. Mr. President, can you not see this? I mean, you heard out of her own mouth here that this is out of. See, they don't understand. They don't get this. You know, I mean, you know what? I'm here helping. I'm here. I'm the one leading the charge against something so vitally important. But where's the help? Where's the one standing up at? Look, you seen right there, you seen an answering machine that makes $70,000 a year, and she's supposed to take down messages and stuff, and we got hung up on. For what? For what? What? Because they don't like it whenever you show them that they are worthless, that they are absolutely 1,000% worthless. It is a scam. You want to talk about Doge? Where's our money going? Where's our money going? Yeah, you know what? Everybody I talk to, they say, I'm not calling in. There's no cause to call in. On the rare occasion, I'll talk to somebody and they'll say that they called in, and I'll say, good. You called in, what'd you call in about? Which is completely irrelevant what it was about, because then once they say, oh, I called in about whatever it is, then you know what the next thing is I tell them? Good. Now, how do you know that message made it to Congress? How do you know that it even made it to the representative? Because you didn't talk to the representative, did you? No. Now, how did I know that? Because we don't talk to our representatives. You can't talk to our representatives. Okay? They're only called representatives because if representative means people who take money and do with it whatever the hell they want to, and they take the position, that means that we the people are going to pay their hind ends, and then, you know, they don't have to do nothing for it. Well, then definitely if we change the meaning of it, right? But we got a problem. And that was Buddy Carter of Georgia, and that was the answering machine that just hung up on us. We'll be right back.
So you want your representative or any representative?
A representative.
Okay, one moment.
Thank you. See.
Congressman's office.
Who is this?
This is Donald.
Donald?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Donald, how are you today?
Doing well, you alright?
Say it again.
I'm doing well. You alright?
No, I'm not well. No, I'm not good at all. Now, whose office are you in?
Congressman Tim Burchett, sir.
Oh, Tim Burchett. Oh, man, please let this go good. Man, I'm a Burchett fan. No kidding. Listen, you know what? Usually I ask people, like, how they like the congressman or whatever, but I'm going to tell you right now, you got to like Tim Burchett, right? I really, really need your help, and I'm hoping you're the guy that I'm looking for, Donald. Really am. We have a major problem that's going on, and right now, if you follow along, are you aware of, like, your surroundings and what's going on in the office and stuff?
I like to think so, yeah.
As an American, so you know about Tesla and Doge and all that, Okay, well, we have something that is a bigger problem than any of that, and I am searching for somebody to help me with this. Now, with that being said, Donald, let me explain to you what's going on. Okay, when we the people call our representative, okay, we call our representative, we tell them our message, and then they take it to Congress, correct?
Correct, sir.
Okay, that's not correct. That's not what's happening. That's the way it's supposed to be, Donald. But it's not, in fact, what's happening. When I call in, just like right now, we are actually talking to human answer machines or mechanical answer machines. All right, now, when the people have a message that they want to get to Congress, you're supposed to call in and talk to the representative. Okay, now we've already established that don't happen. We talk to somebody. In this case, it's Donald. And Donald is supposed to take that message down, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but in fact, what happens is it's not that you're going to take my message down. What you're going to do is you're going to write notes about my message, right? And then you're going to take it and then you're going to put it in a database. And then in that database, everybody else that's in that office can look at it and pick it, do whatever they want to with it. And that's assuming that it even made it to the database. Well, I'm here to tell you that, in fact, it's not. They're not writing down even notes about the message. They're not even putting it. Okay, so they don't write notes. They're not supposed to hang up on us. They're hanging up on us whenever I'm asking them questions and pointing this out, and I'm looking for somebody to help me. And I'm telling you, this will actually be like the devastation of a lifetime, because Tim Burchett is like one of my favorite dudes. No kidding, he's awesome. So I'm nervous to see about where this winds up going, because I don't want this to let me down. But in fact, I'm really, really hoping that he jumps in and helps here, because it really is that big of a problem. I just got hung up on from Buddy Carter. I think that's Georgia. And that's just one of many that has hung up on me for merely pointing out the problem that we have. These individuals are, when they get nervous or they don't like what they hear, and I'm talking about the answer machines, the answering people, they hang up on us. They don't, if they don't have an answer, they hang up on us. Or they'll start lying and saying, well, they got other constituents that they have to get to, which is another lie, and they'll hang up on us. And I keep getting hung up on, and I'm looking for that one person who's going to, whenever I talk to Donald Trump, and he gets this message of what's actually taking place, because There is nothing more important than what is taking place right here, right now between you and I, Donald. This is why you are there. This is why Tim, thank you for that. I appreciate that. This is why Tim Burchett is in there, for what is happening right here, right now. Okay, how can these individuals, how can they honestly go up in Congress, or you see them on TV here or there, or wherever it's at, and how can they say, well, the people want this done, the people want that done? That's just an all-out lie, because they do not know what it is that we the people are even saying, because they're not even getting the message. And here is the very beginning of it. I started off, Donald, and I appreciate your reply just now, by the way. But it started out, and I was just like saying, hey, you know, I'd like to get a message through. And then I discovered something. It's like, well, wait a minute. We have no way of actually knowing for sure, after I hang up from my newfound friend Donald here, I'm so hoping, if in fact my message reached Tim Burchett or not. And then what did Tim Burchett do with my message? Did it in fact get to Congress? Okay. That's a problem, because if you want transparency and if you want things to be the right way, which we do. So if you set things as clear as they should be, it's as clear as this. We the people, including yourself, Donald, when you're not in there, if you know of something that you want to go through and get to Congress, you should be able to pick up the phone and call Tim or that office, if that's the way that it's going to be, and know that there is some way to actually verify. Because think about it, without verification, there is no gratification, and there's no way to verify that things are proceeding the way that they're supposed to proceed. You know, it's kind of like whoever come up with that term. What is it? In-house auditing. You know, that means when somebody audits theirself, well, who's going to give theirself a bad grade, right? Mm-hmm. So this is the very thing that I need somebody to actually come out from behind the normal and actually say, hey, this is a huge problem with me and for me, and help tackle a major problem. Because what we've seen in 2020 will guaranteed repeat again if we can't fix this. Because everybody that goes on TV, and I've seen Tim do it also, but he says, well, the people want this. Well, how is he actually getting that? Because if they base that off of that Donald Trump, won the election, well, okay, that's because everybody collectively, for one time in 4 years, everybody come out and they went and they signed a piece of paper, or they punched a number on a screen or something like that. So then you could say, yeah, the people voted for Donald Trump. Well, but that's bypassing all of these so-called individual representatives. So if somebody wants to say, well, we know what the people said, they wanted the president to be Donald Trump because they all voted for him. Well, yeah, that's true. But again, that's bypassing the people calling in to the representatives and getting their individual message via one at a time as a collective group to Congress. But that's where we're at, Donald, and I'm looking for it, because I've been hung up on today. I've been hung up on many, many, many offices. Everybody starts off really great and wonderful, but then once they hear the problem, they don't know what to do about it. And one of the biggest shameful things that they can possibly do if you don't know what to do about something is to hang up on somebody. It's like if you go in and you find mold in your closet, like with the liberals and the Democrats, and you say, wow, man, they're really gaining a foothold here. I think we'll just shut the door on them. You know, if I don't look at them, maybe they'll go away. Well, they don't go away. That mold grows and grows, grows. Next thing you know, it's crawling out that door, and then it's infected the rest of your home. And that's exactly what has taken place. But you don't expect this. And I accidentally stumbled on to this major, major problem that America has right now, and nobody knows what to do with it. And I'm telling you right now, I know, because I talk to all kinds of people on my YouTube channel, and when I'm out and about, just today I was out in different stores and stuff and struck up conversations with different people. And they tell me, they say, why even call in? And if they do, I met one guy today, which is rare, and I'm not for sure if he was 100% truthful, but the few people that do say, oh yeah, I call into my representative, I'll ask them who their representative's name is. Conveniently, they don't even know. But then the ones that do know their representatives' names, I'll say, okay, what was your message? Which is irrelevant. But then they'll go on, and I'll ask them, how do you know after you hung up that message actually, you know, got to the representative? And how do you know that it actually got? And everybody says the same thing. You don't know that. And this is the problem that I am setting out. This is my mission in life right now. This is like top of my channel, everything that I'm working on, is we have to get this fixed, Donald. We have to get this fixed. I'm looking for that one person. And believe it or not, it's going to start with you. If this happens to be the right place, you will be the one. Not Tim Burchett, because he doesn't even know about it. And guess what? He may not even get this message if you choose not to. But if he does get the message, you know, do they have enough care about America? Do they care enough to even call us back?
Oh, I understand, sir. Believe me. Oh.
Yeah, I'm here. I was letting you have a turn.
Oh, yes, sir. No, I completely understand, sir. I fully understand what you're talking about.
Do you? You have no idea how much I'm sitting here. I'm looking at the camera right now, like holding my hands and stuff up. You can watch this too, by the way. Like, share, and subscribe. It's at King James Preston on YouTube. And you can find me real easy by James Preston. Hey, I like your hat. You can punch that in on YouTube. It'll bring you up. Bring me right up. You'll see me and my son that's on there. But you can see, you can watch for your own eyes. You can listen with your own ears. You can see truly what happens when people say, hey, you got a problem? Call your representative. Well, guess what? I am showing the American people exactly, in fact, what happens when you do what you're supposed to do. Well, that makes it sound like you're in trouble whenever I put it that way. But in fact, see, it's not supposed to be the tail wagging the dog. It's the dog that wags the tail. We have our representatives there that's supposed to be working for us. Well, guess what? When I say supposed to be, that don't mean that, oh, well, poor me, they're not doing their... No. What I'm saying is they're not doing their jobs, and they're going to do their jobs, or we're going to doge them. We have doge right now, thank the good Lord above. We all said enough is enough. We got our president and put him back in there where he belongs. And he's doing a knockdown, just an amazing job. And Doge with Elon and his Patriot team is what I call them, is doing an amazing job. To the point now to where they've saved we the people so much money that they're talking about giving us a check back. Some say $9,000 from $5,000 now. But we don't know that. But that's all wonderful and great and hallelujah and all that. But none of it is going to make a hill of difference if we can't get it to where we can call in and know that our message is being taken down and processed and getting to where it's supposed to go, which it is not. It's not. And you can watch my channel, Donald, and you can see every one of these that's hanging up on me. Or that they'll say, well, no, I got to go. There's other constituents waiting. And you know what? Here's the killer. They'll even say, no, we're not supposed to hang up on, the boss is actually the way it is. You're not supposed to hang up on the boss. Well, guess what they do? They hang up on the boss. It'd be different if somebody was cussing or saying something, crazy out of their head, not talking about something meaningful. But in fact, that's not what when I am nailing down such a problem like this for you and I and every American listening. I mean, somebody, I mean, it's mind blowing to me that somebody don't just see what an amazing thing is that I am pointing out and help me with this, because I'm going to find that person, and that's what my mission is. So that's why I'm on here talking with you. No, well, Donald, look, respectfully, if you can't, you said that you understood the problem. If you go into Tim right now and say, listen, there's this American that just called in. See, because by saying American, he'll understand that that's his boss. You guys should understand that, Okay, when you go in there, if you tell him, if you say, Tim, listen, an American just called in and he said that when he's calling in to get his message to Congress, that not only are they not taking the message, but they're hanging up on him for pointing out that there is no way to verify. And in fact, he is showing on his channel these people saying directly that they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And further than that, when you ask for a response directly from your representative, like I did several times, okay, I got a direct response in my Gmail email. But you know what that response was? It was a direct response from the entire staff. But the letter reads that it came directly from the supposed to be representative. It's kind of like if you was reading a letter from me and you'd say, yeah, hey, Donald, really nice to meet you. This is James Preston talking, and I just wanted to write you and tell you, this is the kind of letter that was written to me, and it reads like it's from the representative. But in fact, I called back because there was too many red flags in the way it was written, and I found out that it was from the answering machine that got his butt hurt. And then the rest of the staff took turns at writing parts of that letter that was sent to me under the pretenses that it came from the representative directly. And you can see all that on my YouTube channel. You can watch it all.
Okay.
So
we'll look into it, sir, no doubt.
Yeah, well, but I mean, it's one thing to look at it, but again, how am I going to know that Tim Burchett is actually getting the message? How do I know that he's actually looking into it? See, this is the problem. We have to have some kind, and you know what? I even told him how to fix the problem. I'm saying it right now. Okay, they have websites and stuff like that, like at house.gov and all this stuff, correct? Does Tim have one of those?
He does.
Okay, can you go ahead and give that to the viewers?
Yeah, it's burchett.house.gov.
Okay, there you go. Burchett. Hey, can you spell Burchett for me?
Burchett.
B-U-R. Say it again.
C-H.
C-H.
E-T-T.
E-T-T. Okay, 2 T. Okay. All right. Hey, so if I was to go right now, Donald, to and I'd look that up, Tim, or it's house.gov, Burchett, right?
It's burchett.house.gov.
Okay, Burchett. I'm concentrating on what I'm actually wanting to get you to understand here. But if I go there, what am I going to see there? Is it up to date? What was the last thing put on there? Here's why I'm saying that, is because there are people that have that in particular website or web address, whatever you want to call that. And when you go there, there's nothing on there. I mean, literally, when you go under, like what they're supposed to be doing or whatever, it says literally nothing. 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 On each of the, do you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, well, I'm telling, look up Dave Taylor, 2nd District of Ohio. That's the one in particular that I'm talking about. And it is absolutely mind-blowing to me that we have those people that are making $70,000 a year for answering phones, getting to sit there and hear the American people pass messages, which is like the very fundamental thing to being an American and living in America, is to have your voice and freedom of speech, to be able to get that done. How else can anybody, Tim or the president, the vice president, anybody, how can anybody say, you know what, the American people want this, if this system is as broke as it is right now? Look, this system is not, it can't even be called a system. This is a corruption is what this is. Because how else can I call in and say, you know what, I talked to a really awesome answer machine, Donald, on this date, at this time, and what it was about, I mean, we got to set something up. But I can't even get to that part, because I was going to tell them exactly how to set it up, but they get butthurt. And guess what? Look at all the liberal Democrats right now that are so upset, Donald, because of that somebody actually took the plow into their own hands and started making all these cuts and stuff in the hard-packed soil that's been there for so long. And anytime that you start slicing through all that corruption and stuff like Doge is doing, thanks to our president, Donald Trump, setting all this up and actually making something happen. I mean, are they upset? Yes, they are. They're badly upset. Does this upset somebody? Yeah, I've already upset several people. But you know what? This has to be fixed. If this ain't fixed, we ain't seen problems yet. Hey, Donald, you got anything else that you can tell me to make me feel better about this situation or anything?
No, totally. I mean, what I can tell you is that Congressman Burchett is in strong support of more transparency in the government. He has long believed that government's been hidden by too many walls and things like that. So he's a massive proponent for transparency.
Yeah, well,
be open to hearing something like this out.
Yeah, well, in fact, I want to see if he genuinely cares, because did I give you a phone number?
No, sir. Can I have your phone number real quick?
Yeah, I'm going to give you a phone number. The reason I'm giving that to you is because I fully expect a call from him. This is not a message that I want the streets repaired or there's too much taxes on my property. I mean, we're talking about a major, huge problem that's going on in America. And my phone number is 740. But if you call that, Miss Naomi will make sure. But if you could set up a time or something like that that's good for Tim, I would be absolutely blown away if Tim would take a little bit of time to talk to we the people, because we the people would see that Tim Burchett actually gives a damn. And I'm telling you, when I talk to Donald Trump, and there's other things that I've got going on right now. I've got feelers and stuff out there. I've got people that I'm talking to that are trying to get me in touch with Donald Trump himself. If I do, I want to be able to tell him, you know what, Tim, which like I told you from the beginning, and I'm not saying it. You can watch my channel. You'll see what I'm saying. I don't usually brag on people, but Tim is definitely one of my, top favorite people that's out there. He's kicking butt and taking names also. So it would be really awesome if he would take the time and, give his fellow American a call here. That'd be awesome. I'd appreciate it. And Donald, may I say, man, I got to watch this, because you know what happens? Usually I wind up talking to somebody, like one that jumps out to me is, her name's Ann. And Ann started off really nice, and then she absolutely turned into Gonzo the Flying Gorilla or something. I mean, a bona fide liberal once she heard the problem and stuff that we're having. So I so appreciate you, Donald.
No worries, absolutely, sir. Well, I appreciate talking to you, and I will absolutely see if we can try and get something set up. And I have your phone number here, and I have your name as Mr. James Preston, correct?
Yeah, I thank you. I really do. I'm going to tell you something, Donald. I don't know if you realize this or not. You said you did, and this is going to reflect, and I promise you, I will pull your name up to Tim and everybody else if you're the one that actually steps up and helps get something done about this, because, as you say that you're aware of, this is that huge of a problem. It's that major of a problem. If we don't have a voice, what the hell are we doing? Why are we paying all the people that's representatives? I mean, what's the point in even saying that you're a representative if you're not representing, if there's nobody there to represent, right? All right. Hey, Donald, thank you so much. God bless you in America, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Mr. Preston. God bless.
Yeah, have a great day. Bye-bye. All right, well, we'll see if we found somebody there. We've been down this road a few times before. We thought we found somebody that cares, just like in the case of, let's see if we can, Nancy Mace, I think so. Yeah, Nancy Mace, and we talked to, was it Jordan? What was his name? I can't remember that. Anyway, I thought he was going to be a cool cat, and Josiah, I think's his name. Anyway, yeah, Josiah, and he's never called back or anything. So, anyway, God bless America. You and yours, we're praying for you. Thanks for praying for us. Love you, Lord. Love you, boss. I would say call your representative, but you better call somebody else. Call me. Call me. You know what? Send me a comment if you stand for what I'm saying. If you see the huge problem that this is, leave a comment. Subscribe. It don't cost anything. Mr. President, man, we so need you on this one here. So, Tim Burchett, that man, call me. Let's get this figured out, straightened out. It's a huge deal. All right, peace out. All right, everybody, we're going to see if we can call Mr. Ted Cruz. Probably more than likely going to get an answering machine, but let's see what happens. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's Texas. Shout out to Texas, by the way. Appreciate y'all down there.
United States Capitol Switchboard. Please say the name of the senator or representative that you are trying to reach, or say I'm not sure.
Ted Cruz.
Connecting you to the office of Senator
Ted Cruz.
Never get to talk to him, but
Hi, this is Ted Cruz. Thank you for calling my Washington, D.C. office. It is an honor and privilege to serve the great state of Texas as your United States Senator, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts and your comments. To leave a message for me about current issues or legislation, please press 1. For information regarding our office address and hours, please press 2. For instructions on how to submit a scheduling request, please press 3. To speak to a member of my staff, please press 0. And to repeat this message, please...
let's try. Well, I'll try to talk to a staff member, see what happens here. We'll see.
Sorry, Senator Cruz DC main line is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
I think what we'll do is let's try. We'll try calling back and we'll see if we can. Let's see. We'll leave him a message that way, which I don't think Ted would be like that.
United States Capitol Switchboard. Please say the name of the senator or representative that you are trying to reach, or say I'm not sure.
Ted Cruz.
Connecting you to the office of Senator
Ted Cruz.
Styling.
Hi, this is Ted Cruz. Thank you for calling my Washington, D.C. office. It is an honor and privilege to serve the great state of Texas as your United States Senator, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts and your comments. To leave a message for me about current issues or legislation, please press 1. For information regarding our office, thank you so much for your thoughts. Please leave me a message and include your name, your city of residence, and your email address. Thank you.
Hey, Ted. Hey, just want to say, man, on behalf of all Americans everywhere, spectacular job, amazing. And I watch you all the time. I think you're absolutely kick butt, man. So keep doing what you're doing. With that being said, my name is James Preston, and my phone number is 740. I'm calling because when we're calling our representatives, the representatives are not getting the message because the answering machines, the human answering machines, are choosing not to even write anything down. They're also choosing to hang up on we the people. You can view exactly what I'm saying on my YouTube channel. I'm not after views or whatever, because this is a subject that most people want to run away from. They don't even want to watch. But if you want to watch, in fact, what's happening with being hung up on when we the people are calling and trying to get our message to Congress like it's supposed to be through the representatives.
You'll reach the maximum length for a recording. To send this message, press pound or hang up. To play it, 3. To re-record it, 4. To add to it, record your message at the tone.
You have to redo it.
Press pound.
Yeah, Mr. Cruz, my name is James Preston, and my phone number is 740. Now, I live in Ohio, but my message is that we have, we're supposed to call into our representative. Our representative is supposed to take our message to Congress, but in fact, that's not what happens at all. There's answering people, answering machines that chooses whether or not to even write notes on the message. But this is a huge problem because it's not happening, and we are being hung up on. I'm talking about the American people are being hung up on all the time. Watch my channel at King James Preston on YouTube. Or, hey, I like your hat. James Preston, hey, I like your hat on YouTube. You'll see what I'm talking about. Ted, I appreciate you, man. Doing a killer job. Appreciate you, man. God bless America. You and yours. Give me a call. I'd be glad to. This is not about views, brother. This is not about views at all. This is not a subject anybody wants to even look at or listen to most of the time. But, yeah, Tim Burchett is supposed to be looking at this and stuff if he gets the message. So, anyway, would appreciate talking to you, man. God bless you. God bless America. All right. Peace out. All right. So anyway, there you go. We left a message that way. Ted, if you get it, man, woo, man, it'd be awesome if one of these big wiggies would jump in here, would actually get something done, I believe. All right. Anyway, stay tuned. We'll be right back. I think we'll try MTG, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
United States Capitol Switchboard. Please say the name of the senator or representative that you are trying to reach, or say I'm not sure.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Connecting you to the office of representative.
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Dialing. Thank you for calling the Washington, D.C. office of Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. Our office hours are from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. For the most up-to-date information concerning Congresswoman Greene's work in Congress, please visit her website at green.house.gov. You may also follow the Congresswoman on Twitter or Instagram at REPMTG. Please listen carefully to the following options. If you are from the 14th District of Georgia and are calling to schedule a tour in Washington, D.C., please submit a tour request through our website at green.house.gov under the Services tab. If you have any questions or want to make changes to an existing tour request, please press 1. If you would like to leave a comment for Congresswoman Greene, please press 2. For assistance with casework involving a federal agency, please press 3 to be transferred to our district office. If you are from Georgia's 14th District and would like to speak with a member of our staff, please press 4. To repeat this menu, please press 0. Thank you for calling. Please
Stand by.
listen carefully to the Congresswoman Greene values your input. Please give us your name, contact information, and zip code along with your comment.
Yeah, Miss Greene, really appreciate you. Great job you're doing. Absolutely stellar. Amazing. I'm calling you to inform you that we have a system set up where we're supposed to call in what they are calling our representatives, and the representative is supposed to take our message to Congress. Okay, that's not happening. When we the people call in, we actually either want to talk to a mechanical answering machine like right now, or a human answer machine. And if a human answer machine picks up, they can choose whether or not to hang up on we the people if they don't like something. And 99% of the time, they don't like anything. And we are being hung up on. Our message is not even going to where it's supposed to go. There's a lot more to this. If you want to call me, my name is James Preston, and my phone number is 740. And I would absolutely love to be able to talk to you and explain to you what's happening here. But you can also watch my channel at King James Preston on YouTube. Or, hey, I like your hat, James Preston, hey, I like your hat on YouTube. That's the easiest way to find it. I appreciate it. God bless America. You and yours, we're praying for you.
There's 10 seconds of recording time left.
So again, man, I would appreciate it if you really, really want to help we Americans have our voice like we're supposed to. Give me a call.
To
Thanks.
send your message, press 1. To send your message as urgent, press thanks. Your message was sent. Thanks for calling.
All right, so MTG, you got a message there, so you can't say you didn't know or whatever, so, which I don't think you would if you find this out. I think you're going to be appalled anyway. So we're just trying to find out one person that's going to jump in and start helping to fix this problem. We got to do it. All right. Anyway, God bless America. You and yours, we're praying for you. Thanks for praying for us. Love you, Lord. Love you, boss. Whew. Golden age. We're working on it, right? We need you, Lord. Peace out. All right, so I'm just going to do like a wrap up here, but I did want to show you Mr. Tim Burchett here, because that guy is truly amazing, and American too. He wears a Carhartt jacket most of the time or whatever, which is awesome, you know. Does it mean anything? No, not really. But if you ever listen to him talk, you know, he seems to be somebody that genuinely cares. But we're looking for that one person who's going to step up and understand what a huge problem this is that I've found. Because it's always been there, but sometimes you don't even, it's so messed up and right underneath your foot, and you can't even tell. But this is a messed up problem that we have. The answering machines that we are paying $70,000 a year to be there and to take our message, not notes on our message. Think about that. That's a huge problem. You know, to put it in perspective, like I said, you know, if you tell somebody, hey, I want a cheeseburger with extra pickle, you know, easy on the mustard, like, you know, you get to, and then you say, and I want French fries and a chocolate shake. And they take notes on that and they go up and it's like, yeah, well, just give me a burger and some onion rings or some kind of a side and just give me a drink. Well, what kind of drink you want? I don't know. I didn't write that down. It really is that simple. Okay, to take notes on something is not the message. So that has to stop. But here's the thing. Not even the notes are making it where it's supposed to go. And most importantly, there's no way to verify that our message went anywhere. The only thing that I can verify is that it doesn't go anywhere. It hasn't. And it won't. Not until we get somebody, we don't know who that is yet, but somebody will step up and, you know, I'd sure like to be able to have our president hear about this problem that's going on, because, I mean, this literally is telling the boss, you don't have a voice, you know, and to have somebody that you're paying to turn around and treat you like that you're bothering them. Nah. Anyway. All right. Listen, big shout out to, the boss there. All right, with that being said, we'll just end it here, whatever. Like, share, and subscribe. Don't cost anything. Thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you to any individual that watches these and truly understands and gets this message, you know, because it's mind-blowingly, I mean, huge. I can't. If you have to explain to somebody how big and massive of a problem this is, I wouldn't even waste my time even talking to them. I mean, this is beyond anything else I can think of, you know. So anyway, all right. God bless America. You and yours. We're praying for you. Thanks for praying for us. Love you, Lord. Love you, boss. This golden age is, I don't know. It's pretty rough right now there, Mr. President. Need some help. All right. Peace out.